A calculated act of extreme violence and terror visited upon an unsuspecting family as 5-year-old Samir August, his grandmother Louise Young, and 4 others slept peacefully inside their home on Faber's Road. Sometime around 2 o'clock this morning, their slumber would be interrupted by an inconceivable feat of cruelty. The little boy's father, in a fit of rage, was plowing an excavator through their bedroom.
When I got over here, it was in a horrible mess. So upon questioning my little cousin who had called me, she said that the boy's father, Sam August, was the one who was responsible for what happened. She said he was in a Backhoe, and he drove the Backhoe from right the lane in front there and came and rammed it straight into the house. Said, and when she heard the ram the first time and she ran out, she realized it's my mother's house that was hit. She came over to see what was happening, and she said he was ramming it again and shoveling up my sister off the bed and throwing her. By this time, the baby had already covered under rubbles and things like that.
13-year-old Brittany Craig was also inside the home when it came under attack. Somehow, she was able to flee the wreckage and ran next door for help. Samuel August Sr. then turned his attention to her and set chase with the backhoe.
Brittany escaped. She escaped, and he saw her and he reversed and he chased her with the tractor that he damaged the house with and came in here and knocked down my mom's kitchen as well. That's what I saw.
What happened thereafter?
Well, thereafter, I yelled for my sister, my brother, and my other sister over there to make where we could move out. Because we saw the tractor coming. I tell Mama we have to get up because he can't kill. He can't kill we.
Brittany was seriously injured during the pursuit, but has narrowly escaped with her life.
It's only because of 2 coconut trees that were there that stopped him from actually killing that child, because she ran into the yard screaming and shouting for help, and he was ramming that vehicle right into the people's kitchen.
By that time, another neighbor had responded to the scene of the initial destruction. Speaking off camera, she describes what she encountered upon reaching the Young's residence.
When I got in, me and 2 other my neighbors, we were scared because people say like, oh, the high voltage wire then broke, pop, you could get electrocuted, so not going in the water. So I say, you know what, we still have to go and render aid because people get hurt here. Well, we started search wrong. 2 of the neighbors then went in deeper, they really screaming for the other 2 kids. And I need some slab of concrete. Yes, so I gone wrong because I'm scared. I don't see the wire in the water, but they never touch together. So I gone wrong for the neighbor yard. When I gone that, so I yell for them and I tell them I see Miss Louise Young in the water. And so I yell and I tell them I find Miss Louise. So I talk to her because she partially conscious and partially unconscious. So I talk to she and I tell her Miss Louise, hold on, Miss Louise, hold on. But the only thing we replaying in my mind still yet, she they tell me my breath. They left me. When I lift up my head now, because I don't know, dark. So I talk to her, lift up my head, and then I see the baby. Not like, you can say, 1 little stone throw away from fishy foot. I see the baby on the slab of cement, they're dead.
During the ensuing chaos, August also ran the piece of heavy equipment into another neighbor's property, completely destroying the living room of Carl Butler's bungalow. The Atlantic Bank employee told News 5 that he was in the process of securing the company vehicle when August struck his residence.
I had a van park in my yard, and I got into the van was to move it out of the way when he took, instead he decided to come towards the van and crush the van into the fence and my house. So after that, he took off. He took off down the street towards Freedom Street area.
What are the extent of damages that your property has sustained as a result of this situation?
There are some structural damage. The corner, especially the beam, and the entire front, as you could see, is total.
But what would drive 35-year-old Samuel August to commit such a heinous crime? The ominous sign was posted to his social media page under an assumed name. At 7:24 p.m. on Tuesday night, Trey Wills, the alias August used, wrote, "I love them, but I'm not going to maintain an old whore and her other grandkids. She stole my kids from me, and my mission is to die trying to get them back."
He's angry because my sister got custody, legal custody, of his 3 boys. And he has to pay maintenance through the court for them. And I think that is why he is causing all these problems. I understand he has a Facebook page somewhere about, somebody could pick it up, I don't know. And a lot of threatening remarks were made on the Facebook page because he wanted his children. But he cannot afford to maintain his children. He cannot afford to mind them because he flits from side to side. He doesn't have a stable home. And that is why my sister have them, and the boys were all happy here. So it's really sad. My sister is dead, and my little 5-year-old grandnephew is dead because of his stupidity.
News 5 understands that the children's mother had passed away a few years ago, and that August was in a custody battle with Louise Young, who was ultimately granted sole rights over her 3 grandchildren. Samuel August remains at the Karl Heusner Memorial Hospital after being captured by police. He is expected to be charged with murder upon his release. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.